Ignorance is bliss for the individual, but absolute chaos for the whole. As we come out of ignorance, we begin to see things more clearly, and we begin to see just how blind we have been. Coming out of ignorance is not a gentle rock the baby to sleep type of process that allows us to awaken to the truth that we think will solve all of our problems. It's like Adyashanti so perfectly stated. It's sort of like you're an alcoholic and you stop drinking, but you live the rest of your life in a bar. You're in the bar, you don't really fit in because you're not drinking anymore. Awakening is a bit like that, like sobering up but spending the rest of your life in a bar where everybody's drinking, rather drunk, acting weird, and wondering why you're not partaking. As an individual, I know from direct experience that ignorance is incredibly blissful, and I sometimes wish I hadn't pushed so hard for truth. I do understand this is better for the whole, but it doesn't make the process any easier. As Adia speaks above, the thinking mind is truly like an alcoholic. It never ends, it never stops, and once you gain more clarity and have less distractions, all those beautiful distractions that kept you from the mind in the first place, it can sometimes feel like you're Leo DiCaprio in the movie The Aviator, playing Howard Hughes, compulsively repeating the same phrase over and over again, and you begin to see just how crazy of a loop your mind has been your entire life. I have had many cross my path thinking they were truly going crazy, but I reminded them that this is part of the process. It will pass. You will start to witness the mind and its thoughts more rather than becoming hooked on them, as if they were something to be solved right in that moment. This process is a constant unfolding, and just when you think you've hit a good spot, something new will probably pop up for you to work on, understand, or simply observe. Now here's a part where the person behind the video might give you a tip on how to deal with this. And this is the part where I come to you not knowing. Other than to keep going and allow the grace of the universe to guide you to the new realizations that will help you this process unfold with a little less pain and suffering. And remember, that pain and suffering is simply us not liking the way things are or expecting something different, better, or easier. Because if you remember earlier on the path, we saw what we were looking for, and we only read those small little excerpts that talked about awakening being peaceful and the solution to all of our problems.